Affordable childcare and early childhood education all in one location? How about four? The YWCA and the Tidewater Community College have come together to help students and the community with their child care needs. Leah Williams is Deputy Director of Youth Services for the YWCA. Christy Adams is Program Manager for TCC Child Development Centers. And Sabrina Gill is the mother of a 3-year-old dynamo who is benefiting from this important partnership. So the idea is the YWCA is working with TCC to provide something that all parents who are trying to better their education need.
Absolutely.
And how did this come about?
So, as you know, the YWCA Southampton Roads is the oldest and largest women's organization in the region.
Okay.
It was established here in Norfolk in 1911 with a mission to eliminate racism and empower women. And we have a number of mission-focused initiatives that fall under one of two umbrellas, which are youth services and women's services. And so in 2014, we had an opportunity to partner with Tidewater Community College to offer licensed, affordable childcare and early childhood education to parenting students of the college as well as to the community at large.
Right.
And so we're doing that currently on all 4 of the Tidewater Community College campuses.
Okay, and those campuses are located in which cities?
They're in Chesapeake, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, and Portsmouth.
All right, so you've got it covered. And because it's not just limited to the students who are attending those campuses, this is a location for childhood developments or child development centers. So the community at large is also able to take advantage of this.
Absolutely. We would love for anyone from the community as well as the faculty and staff and anyone associated with TCC to come and enroll their children at the Child Development Center. It's open to everyone.
Okay. What are the components of these centers? There is more than one thing going on.
Exactly. So our focus at these centers is to really develop the child as a whole. We're going to do that emotionally, socially, cognitively, physically, educationally. They're really coming to school to learn. There's such a huge gap, as you know, in the number of children who are truly ready for kindergarten, and our focus is to help close that gap through the programs that we're implementing, partnering with the college to give us some technical assistance on the curriculum and things going on in the field of early child development. So it really is a dual partnership between us and the college as a whole.
Is the child care and the child development aspect, are they separate or are they really kind of intertwined?
It's intertwined.
Okay.
So a child who is in our program is going to receive an educational aspect the entire time they're there.
Okay.
The great thing about our program, we're a 12-hour-a-day operation. We're there from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., which in this area you don't find many licensed child care centers that are open till 7 p.m.
That addresses real life, doesn't it?
So, and we're offering programming all throughout the day. So if a child's only there part day in the afternoon, they're still going to get the same benefit that a child who's there in the morning and all day is getting.
Okay, so everybody has access to it. What is the age range that you accept for children?
So we start the program at 2.5 and potty trained.
Okay.
Our primary focus is 2.5 to 5 years old, but we will accept up to 12 years old. We do have some after-school children who come when their parents are in night class and do their homework and things like that. But our real heart of the day are those 2.5 to 5 year olds.
Which, of course, includes 3-year-old Zechariah?
Zachariah, yes.
Who is currently?
He is currently enrolled in their program. It's just a phenomenal program.
Yeah.
It is. He's thriving. He just learns so much. He even sings about it all night. Yes.
Oh, we got a budding songwriter. That's great. Now, do you attend college there, or do you just live in the community?
Yes, I attend college there. I actually just started TCC, but I was in another college. But it made it available for me to be able to go to college. He's right there and able to work in the community.
Wow. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice to know he's nearby and that he knows you're nearby too.
Right, and very safe environment, so I'm really comfortable.
So does he look forward to going to School
every day. He never says bye to me in the morning. He goes right to his developmental centers, providers, and I'm the one with the separation.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's just loving it then. Huh?
Yes,
likes
he
the social
loves it.
interaction and the experience of being in a place that's for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's pretty important. So you said there are activities throughout the day. So what kind of things are they doing?
So we have a curriculum that we implement throughout the day, and it's going to focus on everything from science to math to technology, phonics, literacy, physical movement, so gross motor skills, fine motor skills. It really is a jam-packed day. They don't necessarily know that they're learning because they're doing it all through hands-on activities. You won't walk into the center and see them sitting down at a table working on worksheets or anything like that unless they're free coloring and drawing. They're gonna learn by actually doing these experiments or learn by getting outside and playing. So it really is learning through doing with that age group. A lot of hands-on.
Now, how does that work in terms of fees or costs or what have you for
So our
parents?
programs are affordable because they're on a sliding scale based on the family's annual household income.
Okay.
And so essentially there are discounted rates that apply to TCC students, and there are discounted rates and subsidies that are available for parents who have a lower household income.
Okay, great. So having your locations in 4 communities must be a great draw then for the people that work nearby, live nearby, or go to school, or do all.
It absolutely is, especially with all of the benefits to having the children participate. We, of course, love every opportunity to get the word out there and to let people know that we're there. And if you would like to visit, take a tour of a TCC Child Development Center operated by the YWCA Southampton Roads, you can give us a call, or you can stop into a center, and the site coordinator or the program manager, Christy, will be present. We'd love to provide a tour for anyone who's interested in learning more.
Okay, great. And they should call the YWCA regarding
right.
these centers to get more information. 625-4248.
That's correct.
Okay, or tcc.edu/childcare can provide you with the locations and the hours and
The fees.
contact information for each center,
Yes.
if you want to go there, and the fees, so that you have some background information as well. So both the phone and the website will get you to somebody who knows what they're talking about, because I know you guys have been deeply engaged in getting this off the ground and running. So the 4 centers, is this where you're going to draw the line, or do you foresee more down the road? Or am I putting you on the spot?
We're very excited about what the future may bring. Of course, we're working very diligently to ensure that the centers that are open now are very successfully running, and we also have some goals involving star ratings and accreditation.
Okay.
But we're very excited about the future and what that may bring as well.
All right, great. We'll be looking for Zachariah, the songwriter, down the road.
Yes.
Sounds like he's doing well. Thank you so much for sharing great news.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
When we come back, an option to taking sides in the courtroom and a seminar for parents of troubled kids.